Hello, hello, hello. Antphrodite here, your pop culture psychic, back to you again with another celebrity reading. This time it's on Frank Ocean and Coachella. So apparently Frank Ocean canceled his Coachella performance. There was an issue with the live stream. Everyone was throwing chairs. People were threatening to never work with him again. He stopped the performance as soon as it started. He was an hour late. It's all this drama. And then he pulled out of the second weekend and there is chaos everywhere. The girls are dragging him. I don't really know why they're dragging him now because Miss Thing has not released an album for like 8 years. So it's like, what do you expect? But whatever. We'll kind of see what happens here. I'm going to just go ahead and look at his life and see what happened, why it was canceled, how he's feeling, and what happens moving forward. So remember, these readings are all alleged different chambers only, and let's get started. Okay. Happy 420. Okay, so Frank. 3 of Swords reversed. Okay. What happened? Okay. So what I'm about to say, okay. When I do my celebrity readings, remember these are all different chambers only. When I do my celebrity readings, I channel certain energies. And right now I'm channeling a tough love energy. So don't come for me. But I'm being guided towards tough love. I'm not judging him. And I understand he's gone through a lot of hardship. I understand that. So don't come for me. But I'm preface this with saying that this might come off a little bit harsher than I intend. But I'm direct and I have to tell you what I see. The 3 of Swords is reversed, which says that he likes to sit in misery. He loves to use his pain as a shield from his problems. The 3 of Swords is reversed, which means that the heartbreak is over. So if you're still hurting and the heartbreak is over, you refuse to work on yourself and get out of it. So to me, that's about weaponizing your hardship and using it as an excuse. The 10 of Cups is reversed, which tells me that people are sick of him behind the scenes. The 10 of Cups is like family. So yes, I do think obviously he lost his brother. He's been going through a lot of trauma, family trauma. Yeah, I get it. But the 10 of Cups is reversed, which says that he doesn't know how to be happy and people are tired of it. The 10 of Cups reverse is like, dude, you don't have any goals. You have no vision for your future. You have no idea what your happily ever after is. It's almost like being depressed your entire life and never wanting to get out of it. Because the 10 of Cups is like, what is your goal? What? And it also tells me that misery loves company. The 10 of Cups is reversed, which is like the only people that are going to be around him are people that are also miserable. He is not a happy-go-lucky person. He is not someone who's smiling. He is someone that as soon as one wrong thing happens, it's all shit. It's all shit. What's the point? I'm not doing it anymore. I don't care. No, it's all shit. It's all shit. It's like I can see him and I can see people like, no, Frank, like it's going to be good. Like it's going to be good. Things are going to be good. And then it's like, that color is off. I can't do it. I can't do it. No, I can't do it. The color's off. That's not the right color. I said red, not blue. I can't do it. No, I can't do it. That's it. I'm leaving. And then he leaves. It's like at the drop of a hat. Literally at the drop of a hat. The 5 of Pentacles is upright too. Oh, shit. And the Queen of Pentacles. There's someone in his team that has kept him afloat for a very long time because they feel like they owe him something. It's like they're very burdened with him. And they feel like the 5 of Pentacles, like, I've gotten you everywhere you needed to be. So I don't know if this is an industry friend or if it's someone that's in his team. I'm assuming it's someone in his team. I'm not sure. Because the 5 of Pentacles is someone you learn from and someone that helps you. So whatever. It's like a mentor. But this is someone that's definitely pulled him in. And this is someone that's continued to help him. And I can tell you right now, whoever this is the only reason he still has his career. And I think this person is going to help him again. This person gets him gigs. This person gets him opportunities. This person puts out goodwill. This person is literally the reason for his success. Not that I'm saying he didn't, create the talent to make him successful on his own. But what I'm saying is because he's got such a poor reputation and he does not treat people well, the only reason he's able to have what he has is because of this person vouching for him. This person puts their neck on the line for them. And I also think, I think there might be two people. I think it might be someone that like is like a manager or something like that. And then there's also a person in the industry, because I'm seeing two people high five, which makes me think that there's two people that work together. It's almost like he's an adult baby and these people are like constantly pulling together. They feel sorry for him. But the thing is like, at what point are you going to, and again, I'm saying this direct, and I'm being instructed for harsh, like tough love. So if you're going to get offended about this and just don't click off the page, don't come for me. It's like, at what point are you going to grow up? You got to grow up at some point. You can't hide from the world forever. He hides from his problems. He hides from the world. He escapes. He runs. He's a runner. At what point are you going to stop? I think he might struggle from anxiety. I see him being like, I'll never make a hit like that ever again, so why try? I see him making songs, then scrapping them and trying to do this and scrapping and be like, I'll never do that again. I'll never be able to do that ever again. Very, very hard on himself. Very, very hard on himself. That's that. It's like, I can't do that again. It's almost like he's like, I that emotional pull that I had is gone. Tortured soul. 7 of Pentacles reverse, 8 of Pentacles, 3 of Cups. He trusts no one. He assumes the worst of a lot of people. He assumes ill intentions with a lot of people, and he trusts no one. 8 of Pentacles and 7 of Pentacles reverse also tells me that, like, he's the type of person that likes to connect with people more than like the hard work. Like, okay, let me give you a great example. You know, like when an artist has a creative vision and it's really ambitious. Think like Beyonce, right? She has these creative ambitions and it's like super ambitious and like she's going to make this big tour, whatever. And then when you have those, you actually have to show up to rehearsal. You have to, you know, be with the dancers 12 hours a day, every day until you learn all the choreography. And that's what Beyonce does. And then you have to make sure you see the lighting. And if the lighting is good and all of that, the only reason everyone respects Beyonce when she's telling people that this isn't good, you need to redo it, is because Beyonce is in the trenches with everyone else and working really hard. He's not doing that. He's walking in, telling people what he expects, and then not putting in the same amount of effort as everyone else on his team, and then getting upset about it. That doesn't mean that he's lazy, but what that means is that you're not leading by example. And if you don't lead by example, no one respects you. He's so fucked. The devil card, he's got too much trauma. Like, dude, it's bad. It's really bad. The devil card, he is like a walking ball of negativity. It's bad right now. It's bad. He's not likable at all. The 10 of Swords is like a betrayal, and the Fool's reverse, which is about not being naive, which to me tells me that he's mad and lashing out. Honestly, this was a fuck you to the fans. I'm not joking. He literally is just like, fuck everyone. I don't care. Fuck you. Like, he literally instantly. Like, instantly. Like, he instantly will feel that. Like, the slightest little grudge, he's going for, like if you were to say, I don't like you, he'd be like, your mother never loved you. Like, it's the next level. It reminds me a little bit of like Selena Gomez's reading, and I know she struggles with mental health. So that's why I'm like, there's something here going on. There's something here going on that's making him feel like, whatever, screw you, I don't care anyways. Like, he just gives up, dude. It's just like, what is this? And like, here's the thing. I'm trying to be nice and I'm trying to be kind, but at the same time, let's be very clear here. He's been in this industry for a very long time, and 1 million people would kill to be in his position, and 1 million people would do anything to be in his position, and they would never take for granted and would never act this way. So I'm not saying that his mental health isn't like valid, but what I am saying is, from the outside looking in, I understand why people are angry, because so many people would not flounder this opportunity, and you did. So he does need to take some accountability and responsibility for that. You know that you need, maybe a little bit more guidance or help than other people, and you're not getting it. That's on you. You know, these people paid to see you. These people waited 5 hours to get a good spot, if not longer, and they're sweating and they're tired, and this is the things you give them. These people have been supporting you for years. You haven't released anything. It's kind of a slap in the face, and he did it on purpose to give them a slap in the face because he's being a brat. Period. And I'm not disregarding his issues, but that's brat behavior, and you're not professional. So it's hard for me to feel, I have empathy, but it's hard for me to feel sorry for him, because I do have empathy and I do hold space for him. But I also know at the end of the day, you're an adult and you've been in this industry long enough. You know how to act well or don't, but don't expect people to be like, oh, he's been coddled too long. We need to stop coddling Frank Ocean. The Justice card is reversed, the Death card's upright, and the Ace of Wands. When I tell you he screwed over some big contracts, I don't know if he's going to get sued or he might owe money, but there's a big contract that got screwed over, and it's bad for him. Like, legally. You're in trouble with that Justice card reverse. I don't know, and I'm not sure if he's having financial issues, I'm not sure, but you need to be careful. Oh yeah, this is like the worst mistake he could have ever made. And this has nothing to do with the fans. The fans will forgive him and get over it. It's behind the scenes. It's behind the scenes. Because the Wheel of Fortune is reversed, which is bad luck and bad opportunity. So did he sign Page of Swords, an opportunity not worth it, and I can't fight it? Did he get signed to a contract that was bad? Page of Swords reversed, Wheel of Fortune. Like, I can't fight it. It's not worth fighting it, but it was a bad risk, and I took a bad risk. And then the King of Pentacles, that's someone who's powerful or successful in the industry. So like a gatekeeper. So to me, it's like you must have signed something really bad or did some sort of bad deal. And ever since then, you just keep making it worse. I don't know if this made him spiral and made him more depressed, and it just spiraled from there. But it's almost like I have debt already, so might as well just keep racking up debt. Because now it's like this debt, this is old debt, and this is new debt. So he just keeps stacking up debt. You are so not well liked behind the scenes. It's crazy. Why does everyone keep doing this man favors? Can somebody do me a favor? Like, what the hell? 3 of Wands, King of Wands, and 5 of Swords. He's a part of a group, right? 3 of Wands. King of Wands, 5 of Swords. How many people are in his group? Someone's had enough. This is the last straw for someone. Someone's had enough. 10 of Wands, 9 of Cups reversed, and 8 of Wands. I'm done. He's embarrassed a lot of people. Yeah. Is he a liar? Oh, this is what it is. Everyone in the industry has allowed him to project a false image of reality. The star is upright, things for attention, the 6 of Swords. Something's off with like things that are printed, news articles, or what the internet is talking about. And the Temperance card is a give and take. The Ace of Swords are regrets. The Page of Cups is what we're invested in. And it's also a sensitivity. And the 7 of Cups is a fantasy. People behind the scenes have allowed him to pretend that things are one way when they're actually another. This image that's been projected of him is one that everyone's allowed him to do because they knew behind the scenes that's not reality. That has to do with the decisions he's made business-wise. That has to do with the contracts that he signed. That has to do with the way that he's acted and his own persona. But everyone's like, you know what? Just let Frank be Frank. It's fine. He's gonna have to pay the piper anyways. We don't care. Let him project that image. It's not real. But now people are like, dude, at this point, we're kind of sick of you being able to like project this image that's not real. You're kind of a liar. And I know everyone in the industry lies, but the rug is going to get pulled out from you if you don't stop. So I think people are going to start to slowly reveal their hands. Yeah. because he's so fragile. They're like, it's fine. It's fragility. He's fragile. But I think people are like, you've been bragging about all the moves you've made, but I know that those moves that you've made, they're not what you've said they are. Did you read the fine print? Sun is reversed. Six of Pentacles, especially contracts and things that he's gotten himself into. He's not, I would not clarify, he's not as smart as he thinks he is, and he's not as smart as he pretends to be, and he's not as smart as you've been told. He is just like every other artist that gets screwed over by the music industry because that's what it's built to do. Allegedly for entertainers only. Girl, do you even own anything? Do you have money? The Ace of Pentacles, the Page of Wands reverse, and the Four of Wands. Are you in debt? Girl, something is weird with his money. Now, I mean, I get it. He hasn't really, he's flaking a lot and he hasn't made an album in a while, but I'm like, is something weird with your money? I know a lot of artists are like broke because they don't own their stuff, but like, I just don't know. Even if he did have money, you owe people. So is it really your money? Just because you're spending it don't mean it's yours if you owe. I don't know. This is messy. I just don't know how you get out of this. I guess therapy. He's going to have to go to therapy or something. Maybe an inpatient thing or something. Because it's like you're in this negative space and nobody is going to forgive you right now. Your fans will. And I'm sure he'll give them more music soon. But like the industry don't fuck with you, which is bad. I'm not seeing a blackball, but I'm seeing people just be like, why? He ain't gonna do it anyways. Why? He's negative. Sure, we might make a little bit more money, but is it worth the frustration? We'll just hire someone who's cheaper that makes us slightly less money. Like, it's that point now. The Queen of Wands reverse too, which makes me feel like they're also like, how do I word this? They're also like, okay, I'm going to say something. Obviously, there's a disparity between the money that a lot of women make and the money that a lot of men make. And I see this as a discussion in the industry. Like, there are so many more women that are up and coming now that cost us less money and have a stronger fan base. That's literally what this is. The Queen of Wands being reversed and the Knight of Wands. It's like the dichotomy between male and female. So it's like there's up and coming women that are way bigger that cost us less money. I also think the industry is going to start to focus on women again. Kind of like how, was it like 2009? We had like the Katy Perry, Lady Gaga's. I think they're going to start to focus on women again. So they're like, we don't even need you right now. You're really not what we need. I also think that there's a slight level of realization that, there it is. There's the bisexual card. I knew it. There's a slight realization in the industry. And again, I'm in the position of like an executive. Okay. This is like a business decision, and they're looking at our social climate and how, unfortunately, we're going a little bit backwards with LGBT acceptance. And he's obviously LGBT. And so they're like, dude, it's already becoming more and more of a risk. You're already dividing, or what's the word? We're already losing a certain portion of the audience's money. So if we're going to go out on a limb for you and you're going to act this way, it's doubly not worth it, which is sad. And I know that sucks, and that bothers me as a gay person. But if I'm thinking from a business perspective, I understand it. I don't have to like it. I don't have to agree with it, but I understand it. Especially with all the drama that's going on with like Sam Smith and everything. I'm like, I get it. I don't like it. I don't agree with it. But if I'm sitting there and you're acting like this, it's another factor in it. It's like a small factor into the industry being mad at him. He needs to work on himself. If he works on himself, I think his fans will stay. So I think if he works on himself, the industry might forgive him. But I don't know, dude. Good luck. I mean, historically, when people of color make mistakes, they get less chances. Look at Janet Jackson. Y'all destroyed her career. Don't get me started. I will literally go in on how y'all ruined Miss Janet Jackson's career for no reason. Don't get me started. Anyways, If you like that, you can tip. There's links to my PayPal down below. So about just a heart says thanks to you money directly. Follow me Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, Twitch, TikTok, Antphrodite. And until next time, good luck.